All right, we're here at XFUSION. We're going to be doing a lower service on a metric or vengeance fork. First thing you're going to need is a fork. We're going to be using a metric today. You're going to need a bike stand, a flat blade screwdriver, a shock pump, 13mm socket, a seal kit, which is your dust wipers, your foam rings, your crush washers, 1.5 hex key, a knockout tool to remove the damper, soft blow hammer, lint-free towels, alcohol, oil, grease, seal installation tool, and a lowers holding tool. All right, first thing we're going to do today is take our shock pump. We're going to take a reading of the user's air pressure, making sure it's between the recommended pressure range. For the metric and the vengeance, that is 40 to 200 psi. And then once you've got their pressure reading, then go ahead and depressurize the fork. Once you've got your fork depressurized, go ahead and mount it back up in the bike stand. And you can go ahead and remove your protective caps. On the metric, you'll have 2. On the vengeance, you only have 1. Using your 1.5 key, remove your low speed adjuster knob and your high speed adjuster knob. You need your 13mm. All right, then go ahead and knock out your air rod side. Get your damper removal tool. Do not hit the end of the damper with the hammer, you'll damage it. All right, once you've got your lowers knocked out, go ahead and remove your legs and dump the oil into the oil bucket. Then you can go ahead and remove your seals and foam rings. All right, so gently take your screwdriver, go right underneath your dust wiper. And just takes a gentle pop. Go ahead and do the same for the other side. And then you can remove your foam rings. Just go ahead and clean your lowers out. Make sure you get all the dirt and debris out of them. If necessary, get in there with one of the lint-free towels and get them all nice and cleaned out. We'll just let those drain for a minute. All right, once you've got your lowers all cleaned out, the first thing you'll need to do is get your foam rings soaking. So go ahead and drop them in the oil. And you've got your foam rings soaked. What you're gonna do is you're gonna set the lower on your holding rack. Going to retrieve your foam rings. Place your foam ring into the bore. So when you're using your seal setting tool, you want to make sure that the dust wiper is facing up to go into the groove. And it holds itself on there in place. Set it on the bore and drive it in. And that seal's pressed, ready to go. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get some grease on them. Go ahead and slide the lowers on, making sure you don't roll a seal underneath. And then install your oil bath. For the metric and the vengeance, you use 20 cc's per side. slide them down into place. You may have to manipulate the air rod into position. Once you've got your lowers all in place and the oil bath is in, grab your dental pick and remove the crush washers from the bottom of your foot nuts. Put on your fresh ones. These will get torqued to 60 inch-pounds. Install your adjuster knobs, making sure the set screws go into their seats. Go ahead and reinstall your protective cover caps. Go and clean your fork off a little bit. And repressurize to the user settings. And that's how you complete the lower service on a Metric or Vengeance fork. If you have any other questions, please visit our website.